Hey there, and welcome. So, you've just taken the Career Compass assessment, and now you're holding your AntarBahya report. Think of this as your personal guided tour. We're going to go through this page by page together to unlock all the incredible insights it has about, well, you. Ready? Let's jump right in. First off, it's really important to know where this all comes from. This report was put together by the experts over at IKSC Knowledge Bridge, a team led by Dr. Atul B. Patil. These guys are seriously passionate about helping young people, just like you, find their own unique path and build a future that just feels right. And this tagline, it perfectly captures the whole spirit of what we're about to do. It's all about going from that, I wonder what I should do, feeling, to a confident, I know what I can do. This report is that bridge, designed to take you from curiosity straight to clarity, helping you find that special spark. Look, you've already done the heavy lifting by answering all those questions. So now for the really fun part, figuring out what it all means. This isn't some generic printout. It's basically a mirror that reflects your one-of-a-kind personality. All right, here's our game plan. First, we're going to dig into the core philosophy of the report. Then you'll get to meet the 4 awesome archetypes that make up your personality. After that, we'll see how they play out in the real world, check out your personal data, and finally, map out your path forward. Let's get to it. So go ahead and flip to page 3 of your report. We're going to start with the big idea behind everything here. It's called AntarBahya. It's a really cool concept that looks at 2 super important sides of you, your inner world and your outer world. This is the foundation for, well, everything else in the report. Okay, so the first piece of this puzzle, which you'll see on page 4, is Antar. This is all about your inner world. Think of it like your personal operating system. It's your core values, your beliefs, what truly drives you. The report uses something called the 7 workplace drivers to get to the bottom of the why behind everything you do. And the other half of the coin is Bahya, your outer world. This is the you that everyone else gets to see and interact with. It's measured using the famous DISC behavioral model, which maps out your actions and how you communicate. So if Antar is your why, then Bahya is your how. It's how you put yourself out there. So let's pull this all together. On page 5, you can see it side by side. Your Antar, your inner why, is all about what gets you fired up, and your Bahya, your outer how, is seen in your natural behaviors. When you combine these two, bam, you get this complete 360-degree view of who you really are. So what happens when we mix your inner motivations with your outer behaviors? We get your unique personality profile. And this profile is expressed through 4 really powerful archetypes. You can think of them as the 4 fundamental sides of you. So let's meet them. Now, here's what's so cool about this. You're not just one of these. Nope. You are a dynamic mix of all 4. Your report is going to show you exactly which ones are your headliners, creating your own personal personality cocktail. First up, we have the Authority Pioneer, or AP for short. This is the part of you that's a natural-born leader, the one who just gets things done. In the DISC model, this lines up with Dominance, or the D. It's all about results, action, and forging your own path. This is your inner trailblazer. Next, say hello to the Compassionate Visionary, or CV. This is your inner inspirer, and it connects to Influence, or I, in the DISC model. This side of you is all about connecting with people, sharing big, exciting ideas, and making a real difference. It thrives on empathy and lifting others up. Then we have the Custodian of Graceful Systems. Let's call it CGS. This is your inner rock, the steady hand, and it's linked to steadiness, or S. This archetype is all about stability, harmony, and making sure things run smoothly. It's the patient, reliable force that brings a sense of calm and order. And last, but definitely not least, the Analyst of Structured Beauty, or ASB. This is your inner architect, driven by conscientiousness, the C from the DISC model. This part of you just loves logic, high-quality work, and digging into the details. It's fantastic at finding smart, elegant solutions to tough problems. Okay, so those are the 4 main building blocks of you, but what does any of this actually mean in your day-to-day life? Let's flip over to pages 6 through 8 in your report and see how your unique profile really shines through. This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? How does knowing you scored high as an analyst of structured beauty actually help you pick a class? Or, not drive your group project members crazy? Let's find out. On page 7, your report really gets into your career and academic outlook. This is where you connect the dots. You'll see what kind of study environment lets you do your best work, what subjects could totally light you up, and what your own personal problem-solving superpowers are. And hey, it's not all about school and work. Page 8 zooms in on your relationships. By understanding your natural style, you can build even stronger bonds with your family and friends. Plus, you get personalized tips for your own growth. It's all about becoming an even more awesome version of you. All right, let's head over to pages 9 and 10. This is where all these ideas we've been talking about get turned into some really clear, simple visuals. This is your personality in a picture. So on page 9, you're going to find a bar graph that looks something like this. Honestly, it's the fastest way to see your results. The taller the bar, the more that archetype is a part of who you are. It's an instant snapshot of your biggest strengths. Go on, take a look at yours right now. Which ones stand out? Then on page 10, you'll see this cool integrated plot. If the bar graph showed you all the ingredients, this plot shows you the finished recipe. It actually maps out how all 4 of those archetypes work together to create the unique shape that is your personality. It's the whole you, all in one picture. Okay, we have unpacked the why, the how, and the what of your personality. Now for the most important part, what you're going to do with it. Seriously, this report is not meant to be filed away. It's a compass, and it's designed to help you navigate what comes next. So, what's next on your to-do list? Simple. First, really lean into your top 2 archetypes. Those are your superpowers. Start looking into classes and maybe even careers that let you use those strengths every day. Put these insights to work in your next team project, and definitely keep coming back to those personal growth suggestions. Think of it as your own personal cheat sheet for success. And so, we end right where we started. You are now holding a map that can lead you from curiosity straight to clarity. The real question isn't who am I anymore? It's what am I going to do with this awesome knowledge? Use this report to find that spark, to make choices with confidence, and to start shaping a future that is 100% authentically and powerfully yours.